Hey, what's happening? This is Gil again, YouTuber. So what's up? I haven't seen you in a little bit. Well, anyway, this is Gilbert, like you probably already know. This is December 20th, 2017. And Merry Christmas to all of you, by the way. So today I'm gonna post a little update about my anxiety and depression and everything. Well, I still get it, but by now I'm boss of it. I'm boss and everything. Just not too long after I made the last video of my update, I had a like, I had kind of like a pretty big depression, kind of, and what triggered it was because of having spent way too much money on Black Friday. Well, my wife, spent a little too much, and it got to the point where we were like kind of like short of money. Like where was I gonna get the money to pay the bill and everything? But everything turned out okay over after all. Everything was fine. So I got over that one. It took about a week to completely get over it, but I'm okay now. Now, talking about anxiety, I've been getting some of that myself, like still. I still get that, but I was getting a lot of anxiety about like the condition of myself. Like I was like feeling pain, like on like a chest pain. Well, I was particularly like this shoulder. Like the chest and going onto this shoulder, not this one. But I was feeling pain, and then a lot of times, like just particularly going to work. Like I would feel like my vision is blinding a little bit. Like I feel like if I'm seeing cloudy, I'm getting a lot. I was getting a lot of that, a lot of that. And then of course, like I said, I found out it's just anxiety, anxiety. And it's like I knew right away that it was anxiety, and then all the pain that I'm feeling everywhere, sometimes. And then, of course, not only pain that I get like a lot of shortness of breath. Sometimes I feel like I get a lot of palpitations, a lot of it. And then I always think that like something's gonna happen. Again, I'm constantly thinking that I'm gonna be on the statistics of someone who dies like for no reason at all. I always think that. And then it just turns out being anxiety. Like so I'm just writing it out. I just let it write out. And then some of the things that does cure it for me is like I'll have a nice meal. Like on my break, I'll have a good meal, and then I'm okay afterwards. And then besides all that, like it does indeed the exercise, like doing things that I like to do. But along with work, my job is good exercise. It has been really good exercise, and that's what's been killing my depression and anxiety. And right now, I'm perfectly fine, like I always am. All those funny feelings I get, like the feeling like if I'm gonna die, and then the other day, it's like I was having a problem with like, well, like I was researching like random things, and then like I had a family member who died of cancer just not too long ago. Back in August, and then I was researching like what's the symptoms of this liver cancer that he died of. And then I was getting all the research about like all the different symptoms, and all the symptoms, like most of those symptoms matches what I was feeling, like what I've been feeling. Then after seeing that put a lot of anxiety on me, and then I was thinking to myself, what, do I have cancer? Because I'm feeling exactly that, you know. And then it's like, and then with all that going on, it's like in my mind, like getting a lot of anxiety, and then getting all the effects of it, palpitations, and then I'm all getting it scared, and then I'm thinking to myself, well, I guess anxiety is getting me again, and so right there, I tell myself I don't need to let it get the best of me, not this time. So as you see it, I mean, I just went ahead and let it ride out, and it did, and it did. I mean, so I found, I mean, it's all anxiety. So I mean, so it's just the things that indeed needs to be done to stop the anxiety, and one of those is plenty of exercise, which is my job anyway, or just doing the things that you like to do. I hadn't been doing a lot of things at home, but it's just my job that's actually been saving me from this anxiety stuff, or like the continuous of working there. You know, like I've been there now. I mean, it's taken me like 3 months to finally like get over this. To feel better after working there. You know, because when I first started working at my job, I mean, like being standing at home or just sitting there for a long period of time, sedentary for a long period of time. Because back in the times when I didn't really have to work if I didn't want to, but now I got to the point where I really need to work because I need the money. That's one. But the other big reason is because of the exercise. I mean, that's the only easy way to get the exercise, because I already know that the body needs exercise. And that's one thing I have to tell you, that bodies don't like to sit. I don't like to sit. I mean, our bodies don't like to sit because it's indeed bad for you to sit around, because like the body is not like, the blood is not circulating, and the body is not getting its exercising, like it's bad for you. But anyway, since I've been sedentary for a long time, and when I first started working there, it was really hard. It was really hard because I was just tired all the time because of the depression. What happens when you have depression, because like the way it feels with depression is like it feels like a battery. Like you're gonna feel like you have a battery with bad cells. Like let's say that you have a 12-volt battery, and then you try to fully charge it, but it has a bad cell on it. So you're only gonna get like say 9 volts out of that battery, and no matter how much you fully charge it, you're not gonna get the full 12 volts. But however, we have the 9 volts to live with, and that's exactly how I feel with the depression. Like I don't have the full voltage, although I have some energy, like I have some to go through my day, but it's just never at the full boost, or at the full power that I'm supposed to be. And that's how I could describe what depression feels like the energy, like that type of energy. But in the last, so like I say, since I've been sitting there for a long time, and when I first started working, like about 6 months ago, well, 5 months ago or so, I mean, it was slow. It was slow for me to get used to it, to get my body back in shape. I mean, it was slow. I was running on 9 volts, so to speak, for like 3 months, and it's taken me at least 3, 4 months to finally to get out of this low energy state, like to get, and then now, as of now, I mean, after doing enough exercising and enough of like keeping away from, like trying to do my best and keeping away from the triggers of depression, and or working with it, doing the best I can, and with all that in combination, and the medicine too. I mean, it's taken me 3 months for work, my job, or like my exercising to finally take effect on curing or my fixing my depression. And now, in the last month now, I feel like I have regained my energy. I feel like my energy came back. So now I have energy. Like right now, like if I had depression or if I was dealing with that, I would be sleeping right now. I would be just in the bed right now. Right now it's about 10 o'clock and I would be sleeping right now. But instead, I actually got up and decided I wanted to clean up a little. That's just because I feel like doing it. So it's just to let you know about the updates, and right now I feel good like I always do on every one of these videos that I make. But of course, I'm still gonna get it here and there. I'm boss though. But now my energies came back. I feel like I'm recovered on that. Like my energy's been recovered up on this ordeal, and but the thing I got to do is I just have to keep doing it, and I got to exercise like a car, like your car, like a car that sits there for so many years. You know how it's hard to start it, like you know how it's hard to get it to run nicely, like perfectly, because it feels like it might feel like it needs to kind of like needs to get used to the surroundings, so to speak. A car that's been sitting there for years and years. I mean, that's how I felt, like from being sedentary for a long time. I feel like I have to kind of like move a little. I have to kind of like stretch a little bit. Like it doesn't, it's like my energy, that's how my energy felt. And it took 3 months to fully stretch, so to speak. And finally, like with enough exercise, I'm finally recovered on it. I finally fixed it. So, like right now, I'm good now on that part. Well, I'm gonna go outside a little bit. And so, right now, like I say, I mean, it's like, and of course, like another big killer of anxiety and depression is hobbies, or make sure that, I mean, for me, I just had the thing about decorating our yard. And so, I mean, it's like a kind of like a makes me feel good, like Christmassy, like it's Christmassy. So, well, here's my car, the 1984 Mercury, and this is a sticker that I was talking about the other day. Oh, the little sign. Well, I had one person while at my job telling me about that. But anyway, so like I say, like some of the very common things that I was feeling, like some common symptoms was like palpitations and my vision feeling like I'm seeing cloudy. It feels like cloudy vision. I was getting a lot of that and that was scaring me. And then I got the scare of my life when all of the symptoms that I was researching about cancer just for the fun of it, like where I matched every one of those symptoms, scaring the hell out of me for a day, for a little while. But I mean, and then now I'm over it because I already know that I don't have it. I don't have cancer. And right now I don't even have pre-diabetes either. I don't have any sort of diabetes either. I mean, I feel perfectly healthy right now. I feel perfectly fine right now. So, anyway, so that's just to let you know. I'm still going through all this stuff. I'm 47 years old. I'm still going through all this depression and anxiety, but I'm not just not letting it get the best of me though. That's all. I mean, just do the hobbies. Do the hobbies that you like to do. I mean, hobbies and exercise are the two killers. But another trick too is that you have to make yourself do it. That's the thing. Exercising, the exercising and hobbies, you have to make. See, that's the thing. And that's what makes it hard because for me to get out of the bed, I mean, I have a very, very comfortable bed in the house. And it's hard for me to want to get off. Man, I don't want to get out, man. I'm too lazy. It tends to make me really lazy because bed is so comfortable, and I don't want to get out. But I have to make myself get out. Otherwise, I'm capable of sleeping all the entire day. But so it's my job to make myself get out, and that's what all works. And when I do all that, that's what will fix it. That it's gonna fix it. All this thing about depression right now. I mean, it's to a minimal right now. Depression is to a minimal for me. So okay. Well, I'm gonna be working on more videos so you guys can check them out. So I hope you guys have a really nice Merry Christmas. It's already almost coming. My kids are really excited for Christmas this year, and even me. And that's another thing that helps me, to make my day. Christmas is nice. It's fun. So, well, anyway. Okay. Well, I hope you have a good holiday, and like I am. Okay. All right. See y'all.
This year it's not just another Christmas rushing by so fast. This year it's not just another Christmas turned into Christmas past. This year I found out the truth about Christmas. It can't be bought in a store. This year for me there's a meaning to Christmas. Its meaning so much more. Hosanna in the highest, the King of Kings has come. Hosanna in the highest, glory, glory to the Son. This year when I hear the Christmas carols, I'll know just what they mean. This year it's more than just chestnuts roasting and plastic manger scenes. This year I've seen that the birth in the stable brought forth a Savior for me. This year he's filled up my life with his presence. It moves me to my knees. Hosanna in the highest, the King of Kings has come. Hosanna in the highest, glory, glory to the Son. And this year I want to give love. This year I'll give of myself. He gave it for free when he gave it to me. So this year I want to give. This year I want to give love. This year I'll give of myself. He gave it for free when he gave it to me. So this year I want to give. This year I want to give love. This year Jesus has come. He said, "I is the highest, glory to the Son." Hosanna in the highest, the King of Kings has come. Hosanna in the highest, glory, glory to the Son. 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 This year it's not just another Christmas rushing by so fast. This year it's not just another Christmas turned into Christmas past. This year I found out the truth about Christmas. It can't be bought in a store. This year for me there's a meaning to Christmas. Its meaning so much more. Hosanna in the highest, the King of Kings has come. Hosanna in the highest, glory, glory to the Son. This year when I hear the Christmas carols, I'll know just what they mean.